Biology classes typically begin with Gregor Mendel, the friar who established the foundation of modern genetics. Mendel discovered that inheritance is driven by discrete units we now call genes. In his original model, the mechanics were simple. One specific gene controls one single physical trait. This binary system is easy to see in pea plants. A dominant trait completely masks a recessive one, ensuring the plant is either round or wrinkled, with no middle ground. Because these rules are so consistent, we can use a Punnett square to calculate the exact probability of an offspring's traits. For over a century, this predictability was treated as the absolute law of inheritance. If you knew the parents, the math would tell you the future. However, modern breeders often encounter results that Mendel's math cannot explain. According to classical rules, two dogs that both express the dominant genes for a dark coat should yield a predictably dark litter. But occasionally, a solid golden puppy appears in a litter where both parents are dark-coated. This physical reality conflicts with the statistical grid that says such an outcome is impossible. Mendel's laws aren't wrong, but this golden puppy proves they are only part of the story. Investigating this anomaly requires looking at traits that stretch Mendelian rules. Incomplete dominance occurs when alleles blend to create an intermediate trait, like red and white flowers producing pink offspring. Codominance is visible in human ABO blood types, where two different dominant alleles express themselves at the same time. We also see multiple alleles, where a single gene location acts like a multi-way toggle with several different variations, instead of a simple on-off switch. Individual genes possess multi-layered expressions that go far beyond the original binary models. The golden puppy, however, isn't a result of blending or multiple toggles. It relies on a different mechanism entirely. Epistasis is a phenomenon where multiple separate genes interact and interfere along a single biological pathway. Primary genes successfully code for dark pigment. On a microscopic assembly line, dark particles are produced as expected. But further down sits the extension locus, a master override switch. With two recessive alleles, this gate physically blocks pigment from reaching the fur. The golden coat is the result of epistasis. One gene has the power to completely mask and override the expression of another. This complex interaction isn't limited to dog pedigrees. It is a central feature of human biology. Human height and skin color are not controlled by single genes or simple epistatic switches. These are polygenic traits. Dozens of independent genes act like dials on a massive control board, all adjusting simultaneously to shape a single characteristic. The continuous spectrum of human diversity comes from the simultaneous interaction of all these distinct genetic signals. The golden puppy demonstrates that what looks like a mathematical error is actually a highly orchestrated biological system. Genetic dominance is not an autonomous feature of a single gene. It is a result of how that gene functions within the wider genome. We are even learning that external environmental factors can attach to DNA and physically change how these complex genetic switches operate. Living organisms represent a departure from isolated, independent genetic instructions. Every unique physical trait arises from a collaborative genetic symphony, where millions of microscopic interactions combine to create the final result.